20-year veteran, retired 3 years ago. Was a mechanic in military, 3 deployments.
I went into the Army Reserves when I was 17, and then about a year and a half after 9/11, I was deployed to Iraq, and I did a tour for about 18 months.
I joined the Army for 22 years. Towards the end, I started getting extremely nervous. I had like a little bit of fear coming into the civilian workforce.
The amount of veterans in the company in the first place that know what these soldiers go through, and they just know what they're doing when it comes to getting the soldiers back on the job and stuff like that.
I almost went active and wanted to do my 20, but I was offered a different position which fascinated and intrigued me, so I stayed in the industry.
Basically, we're looking for a lot of the skill set that transitions into our workforce, and if it doesn't, we have additional developmental programs that serves our transitioning service members and veterans to become part of the teams, find their passion, and start a career and grow with United Rentals. Vet to Tech, they come in and we train them OJT throughout the work, and they pursue a career as a diesel technician. Vet to ISR, which is our inside sales representatives, and that they can pursue a career in our sales. And then we also have Vet to Driver, where they train and become a CDLA driver. We also have Vet to Welder, where we train them to become welders and basically start a career with us as a welder.
You know, in any large corporation like this, you have a large chain of command, but just the self-discipline that was taught in the military, that we learn, self-reliance within the team.
I went from a Tech 2 to service manager in 12 years, so yeah, there's always opportunities.
Really like a snowball effect. I started as a dispatcher, and then I went into management. My position became an OSR. So, you know, I get a company truck, I get to go out, shake hands with customers, and it's a nice way to go to work every week instead of just being in the office all the time.
A lot of times you hear a lot of companies say that they're military friendly. One thing about United Rentals that they will show you.
When I came back on board, there was a nice little welcome package as to, you know, talking about thank you for service, items such as, you know, the shirt you're allowed, you know, they give you this so that you can display this.
You know, they'll give me hats and I put it on my card, and which actually goes a long way with my customers because they'll see that I'm a veteran, and it actually opens the door to a lot more business because, you know, a fellow brother.
I've worked for other companies, and no other company compares to this company on the way they treat their employees.
Any challenge I have or anything I think of or any suggestion I think of, I know I can go to my logistics manager or I can go to my branch manager and I can communicate that, and I know they listen very well, and they'll feed it up the chain.
The way I like running the team is the way I used to do it in the military, and I like to get to know my team members. Anytime I need to go up to battle for something, they're right there beside me.
It's undescribable how the feeling is. Like you feel like you're still in the military, and that camaraderie is still there. That's what makes it so interesting and awesome.
Eventually, I'd love to move up, maybe a district service manager one day.
It's been very good for my family, and it's definitely a career path. I plan on retiring with United Rentals, and, you know, I have no complaints there.